Hey folks, my name is Jesse with Board Games, and I've been waiting for this day for a very long time. It's time to unbox Aeon's End Legacy. This game is a monster in size. It plays 1 to 4 and 60 minutes. From action phase games and indie boards and cards, let's cut over to that overhead camera and show you just how big this monster is. So much so you can see some of my equipment up top. I measured this game earlier. It's about the size of 6 Preludes. And a little more give or take, I don't know. But that is a monster game, folks. This is a legacy game, as you can see here. Co-op deck builder. There's not a lot I can show you in here. In fact, I don't even know because I haven't opened it yet. But if I've made a mistake, you'll see this video cut off right now. But we're still here, so let's go. This is the point whenever I'm taking off the plastic. I tell you all about Board Games, where we stream board games on Twitch, including ones like this, which we will begin tonight if you're watching this the moment it comes out. We begin Aeon's End Legacy. We later put it on YouTube here where you're watching this, so go ahead and subscribe because you're going to watch all of this Aeon's End goodness. Maybe after you play it with your game group and see how ours goes. So I'm going to peek. Hopefully it won't spoil anything. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Read this first. Thank you for your support of Aeon's End Legacy. During production, we discovered a few minor errors that won't affect gameplay. They always do. Here are the corrections for these errors. Okay. So we only have 4 corrections here. The Legacy deck refers to opening playmat labeled Chapter 2. This refers to the envelope labeled Chapter 2. And applies to the other playmat labeled Chapter blank blank blank. Sections referenced in the Legacy deck as well. Number 2, the sticker in Insight 2A should be stickered on Rulebook Section S. We're going to keep this handy. Sticker in Section 10 that starts during setup should be stickered in Rulebook J. The unlikely event that you are instructed to read card E07. I wish I didn't say unlikely. That almost spoils me a little bit. That card instructs you to read the front of card L19. You should instead read the front of card L17. Well, that's some details. So let's see what we got here. First up, be careful. Once again, spoilers possible. I don't know. This is our rule book. Stop. Before opening any of the decks of cards, please read this rule book. This little sheet, I guess. First game setup. And then we have our insights, it looks like. Okay. It's starting to come clear that I can't show you very much of this. But we do have a rule book. I want to show you, like, if you ever played a legacy game like Pandemic Legacy, you'll recognize stuff like this where the rule book is waiting to be filled. So when you're reading this book, you'll know that the rules are going to change. Oh, look at that. Someone wrote their name on a card. Claire. And, we've played Aeon's Legacy here. And I hope it plays very similar because that means we'll catch on really quick. But let's see, have you played Aeon's End before? If you have, make sure you read through this entire rulebook. While Aeon's End Legacy is mostly the same game, there are a few rules that are not included from the start of the campaign. Interesting. That's funny. It says, have you played Aeon's Legacy before? If you have, be sure to read the entire rulebook. It's like, but if you haven't, don't bother. No, that's not true. All right. So let's see what I can show you here. We have some insights. These are, peeled off and there's something hidden behind it. So that's insights right there, just a whole pile of them. We have do not open until instructed. A whole bunch of that. Different strengths. These are chapters. Not really a spoiler. It's right there on the cover. Unless you just... I don't know how you would put it away like if you were the one running the game. But we have, yeah, a bunch of different chapters of different thickness, I might add. The ordeal. And we got a sort of ordeal going on. 5, 4, I'm just putting them in chapter order. 6, last stand. So, looks like it's going to be 7 chapters. We have A, B, C, and D, and we have a lot of these guys here, which unlock things at the end of chapters, just like, well, not... This part is very similar in the other game, but they didn't have all that stuff. Going beyond this point, risky. So let's go. So we have a missing token there. Well then, I don't know what happened to that one. Oh, it just fell. Right here. So yeah, we just have some tokens right here to go. We have a whole bunch of decks of cards that have the stops in front of it. So we're going to stop. Stop ID deck. I don't know. All the cards are sitting on top of another deck, even though they clearly have plenty of room here. So I'm going to bring that here. And we have another L front there. We have our open breaches. I'm not going to go through them because I'm pretty sure they're the same there. Then we have these guys right here. Very similar to the Gloomhaven things, but these are also found in like Aeon's End, War Eternal. And we have another stop, and another stop, and another stop. You cannot go far in unboxing this game. There is not a deck of cards in here that I can open. I know this is a deck builder, but it tells you right here your first setup. So we'll probably be opening these cards. So that's already a spoiler there. Not really though, because that's the first thing you open. You're going to know about it the moment you get this game. So I think that's as far as we can go. Now, there is something we do on this channel. We do look underneath the plastic. That's just what we do, right? So we have to do it. It's part of the unboxing. You have to unbox it fully. What I'm worried about is there's going to be something under there. But if there is, we're just going to have to discover it together. Okay. Oh, there's actually quite a bit here that I'm probably supposed to grab. Well, there's some stuff there. It's not a spoiler, really, I guess, because I know it's there. And, I mean, they have so many signs in front of it. Do not open, do not open. I know it's there. I check underneath the plastic. I was going to know that. They didn't tell me not to. So, I think that's all we can do for this unboxing. It's a strange unboxing, I know. Legacy games are going to do that. In the future, I probably won't do unboxings of Legacy games. It's a strange experience, but I'm glad you came along with that. And once again, we'll be here playing this tonight on iHeartBoardGames on Twitch, twitch.tv/heartboardgames. Leave out the I. Someone else took that name. Anyways, we'll see you there. My name is Jesse, and I'll see you next time.